let's listen to this interview and talk about it.
Right. You are going to love our comic and friend this evening. His name is Joe Matarese. He has been on the Howard Stern Show, WTF with Mark Maron, The Late Show with David Letterman. Comedy Central presents Joe Matarese, The Late Late Show with Craig Kilborn and Craig Ferguson, Last Comic Standing, Chelsea Lately, and The Better Half, where he and his wife took home the winning prize. Joe was also featured America's Got Talent, where he received a standing ovation from all 4 celebrity judges. He has 3 comedy specials: Medicated, The Poster's Wrong, and Mullets and Mixed Tapes, which is what I love. And they are now all available to watch for free on Joe's YouTube channel. If you are in the Philadelphia area, Joe's current tour is called It's in the Water. Spelled WOODER, obviously. And it's Swinging Through the Punchline Comedy Club this Saturday and Sunday. So you can check them out if you are local to the Philadelphia area. So please help me welcome to the show, Joe Matarese. There he is.
All right.
Joe, how are you?
I'm wearing a new outfit for you on today's podcast. It just came in the mail.
I love that you said outfit. My boyfriend.
Oh, wow. He looked, I'm wearing a new outfit for you, and he like patted on his heart when he first appeared. Very interesting. She's very pretty, so I don't, he's flirting a little bit with her.
Well, I wish you to rewind it a little bit, because when the camera cuts to him, he looks like, and don't ask how I know this, but he looks like there used to be a magazine called Playgirl. Okay, there was Playboy that had, that we all looked at to see the nude women when we were younger. Like, that was, how, like, I guess other guys were like, oh, I gotta see her nude, and I would be like, oh, I want to be her. You know what I mean? But like, so that was great for me. But anyway, that was called Playboy, and everybody knew about it. But there was also a lesser known magazine called Playgirl, and the men would pose in like non-suggestive ways, but sort of like weird ways.
Howard Stern.
And the way that when she cuts to Joe, like one of the poses they would hit is what he's hitting here. I can't explain it. So
yeah. I'm gonna get to the pose so everyone can see it. Is this the pose, Karen?
Well, it like the finger up a little bit. Like, hold on. Like, see when he moves his hand. If he keeps his finger, yeah.
Oh boy.
There you go.
Oh boy. And look at his face. I mean, she is so pretty in every way.
See that? Like, that's that same look. Like,
wow. I mean, really looks really happy. And then he pats himself on his chest like his heart is beating for her. And then he says that he wore this outfit for her. He's flirting, I'm sure it's harmless flirting. I don't.
Okay, yeah, you're absolutely right.
There's no reason to believe otherwise. He's a man and he's flirting. It's just very
But why so fast in the conversation? Like,
I know immediately he can't help himself. Like, I mean. That's telling in and of itself, and I think we can, I don't want to get into it, but no,
I don't want to get into anything, but like it's the natural thing for a man to do, but he doesn't have any game here. He's giving up his hand too quick.
The hand, and then because he gives up his hand, something happens immediately. So let's watch what happens. Yeah. And then he sinks himself further afterwards because he gets really upset, and then okay.
That's really ironic that
Joe, how are you?
I'm wearing a new outfit for you on today's podcast. It just came in the mail.
I I love that you said outfit. My boyfriend the other day said, I don't know if these shoes go with my outfit. And I just giggled.
My boyfriend.
Okay.
My boyfriend immediately, and look at his face. He is just trying so
No.
hard.
Okay,
Not,
there's a couple funny things. Did everybody see that commercial
oh, I don't. I skipped
at the beginning of the video? It's really ironic that that it was for a cruise company.
That's funny.
Because these are two people that probably have performed on cruises a lot. So that was like really funny to me. But I admire like cruise comedy. Actually, I know it gets made fun of, but like I would have loved a career where I could travel, because of my comedy. So that's not my point. But like within a point, that was really funny. But that was the earliest. Joe's game is so off. But that was the earliest mention of a boyfriend
that any toast has ever.
that I've ever heard in any conversation on TV like this or off TV.
And look at her face. She's like, I have a boyfriend here. Like, look at her face. Like, I just want you to know. Like, look, I don't know. The facial expression is something else.
Like, run that whole thing back. Run the whole thing back.
Okay, and look at his face. He's so pained, or he's trying to hide it.
Like in poker, if the river card comes,
well, this is an outfit.
Hold on. In poker, like when the river comes, the fifth card, and it's not the one you wanted.
Yeah.
Or you feel your opponent just got a good card. You sort of like wince real quick, or like it's a quick jolt. Watch when she says boyfriend. Watch his face flinch.
Yeah. And he goes from elated and flirting and patting on his heart and saying he dressed like this for her. And then all of a sudden she just gives that to him right there and then
right,
watch
go ahead. And this isn't flirting like we don't mean this flirting like salaciously. This is just like when how he has to come on in show business, sort of have some energy as a functioning like hip current guy.
Yeah, right.
Play that whole thing back so people can see the whole intro. Like,
Joe, how are you?
I'm wearing a new outfit for you on today's podcast. It just came in the mail.
I love that you said outfit. My boyfriend the other day said, I don't know if these shoes go with my outfit. And I just giggled. Do you have outfits?
Well, this is an outfit because this
and it's once again sports. Cap, shirt, sports, and he's gonna explain what it is. But like, why can't he just come on dressed like a normal person? I mean, he's always in some kind of a sports thing. Why is he stuck like that? And why does he look so small compared to her? And I'm not talking about weight.
Well, no, the sports thing is part of the overall immaturity of his. He needs a rebrand, baby.
Right. Yeah.
And I got to get him out of these clothes.
He's stuck. So stuck with.
Yeah, I got to get him into some hipper clothes. Everything is a bit.
I've seen him dress so much better. Like he does make good choices, or maybe someone in his family helps him out. But here, it's just like the several months, this is all he's wearing. I mean, I think he finds like that. This, I don't know. I don't really know.
I mean, take what I say with a grain of salt. I'm wearing a Mickey Mouse T-shirt, but
all right, yeah.
Yeah, but that's not my point. Like, my point is that like this is like really bad presentation. He needs a rebrand and to be more like appealing to women and stuff like that. Like, so that's the kind of stuff I hope that like one day Joe and I can do something together. Like he could be like a guest on here or something like that, and just like we could work with him. Like,
and ask him like exactly why, because it's sometimes helpful to find out like, why are you doing this? What do you think? How does this benefit you? Or what do you feel limited in some way? why can't you make other choices? Like, really, like, hear him out. He may have good reasons why he's doing this. I mean, he said that he just got this in the mail from someone at his college.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
So
That's
this
cool.
is a current thing. This is a current thing that he just acquired. So why is he buying new sportswear? Like,
no, it's late. Like no, it's real cool. Like that somebody would send him the Camden County thing.
right.
And maybe it would be good for like a quick Insta video of him like going in and out of Starbucks or something that.
Yeah.
Okay. But these are media appearances that set your presentation,
Mm-hmm.
okay, and your brand. Okay.
Right.
And like this isn't working. This isn't working.
Right.
This isn't working. Like these are like at best it's a conversation piece in Starbucks. Like you walk in, first off, you're wearing it in your leisure time, and that's cool. You know what I mean? Like you want to wear cool stuff. You know what I mean? But there's hipper looks here that he needs to be hitting right now, especially in this part of his career, in this part of his life.
And for this type of interview too, I mean, you would think that he would just be a little bit more classier, and he can be. I've seen him be. So I'm not too sure why this is so important to him, and we would really like to hear him out.
Or he could be like, hey, I don't want to do that other thing. I'm a happily married man. I want to look like, I want to, be like nondescript,
I don't know, maybe.
You know what I mean? Maybe he's doing that and we don't know.
Why did he flirt so much at the beginning and then look so devastated when she I don't know, whatever.
Well, it's the normal dance of the man and the woman. It's a normal dance.
That's true, and may have not really been aware of what he was doing.
So we're probably only like 15 seconds into this. I would play it all the way back to the first thing so people can see that again. But just don't stop it again unless you have like the greatest.
Yeah. Okay. You want it from the very first.
Yeah, that's cool. Tipsy Tuesday and how he's spinning. But a little bit back to that. Yeah.
They're probably gonna play the commercial again. There's nothing I can do. So, all right, here we go.
For introduction. Oh, this is not what I wanted. Okay, hold on. All right, here we go. All right, you are gonna love our comic and friend this evening. His name is Joe Matarese. He has been on the Howard Stern Show, WTF with Mark Maron, The Late Show with David Letterman, Comedy Central presents Joe Matarese, The Late Late Show with Craig Kilborn and Craig Ferguson, Last Comic Standing, Chelsea Lately, and The Better Half, where he and his wife took home the winning prize. Joe was also featured on America's Got Talent, where he received a standing ovation from all 4 celebrity judges. He has 3 comedy specials, Medicated, The Posters Wrong, and Mullets and Mixtapes, which is what I love. And they are now all available to watch for free on Joe's YouTube channel. If you are in the Philadelphia area, Joe's current tour is called It's in the Water, spelled WOODER, obviously. And it's Swinging Through the Punchline Comedy Club this Saturday and Sunday. So you can check them out if you are local to the Philadelphia area. So please help me welcome to the show, Joe Matarese. There he is. Joe, how are you?
I'm wearing a new outfit for you on today's podcast. It just came in the mail.
I love that you said outfit. My boyfriend the other day said, I don't know if these shoes go with my outfit. And I just giggled. You have outfits?
Well, this is an outfit because this shout out to this fan of mine who is the baseball coach at Camden County Community College, where I dropped out of when I was 19. And he sent me all this baseball swag, and I said to my wife, "I go, I'm going to go wear it. I'm wearing it on this podcast." So this is the team hat.
Oh, the hat!
And this is the shirt. This is like a warm-up jersey right here.
Wow! Did it come with pants, like the shiny?
Oh, that's amazing. That I'm sorry, Joe. You are well. It's good that you. Okay, let me try to phrase this right. One thing, like a woman will put her man in non-threatening clothes so that they don't appear like as a sexual being. Okay.
Yeah.
So he, on his own, decided to look like that.
It sounds like that. Yeah.
And he told her, and she was probably like, "Okay, great." You know what I mean? Because she's not going to go like, no, wear that really cool shirt that you wore the night that we, you know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Yeah, but this clothing could be very sexy for some women. I think maybe, you know, it might.
Sexy to me. He looks incredible to me, but that's not. I didn't know that's what we were talking about. Like he's a functioning man. He's great. That's not my point, but I'm just saying, like, there's a lot at play here. The subtleties of this outfit, and he just alluded to, he discussed it with her, more so sounding like he was like, "This is what I'm going to wear."
Yeah, he chose this to wear on her podcast. The whole.
What I need her to do, if I could, is be like, "No, Joe, like, wear something like a little bit more hipper, like, you know what I mean? Like, this is big, man. It's like Dena's show, like, you know, just show the people, you know, what you are, like that, you know, what you can be, like, you know what I mean?"
Mm-hmm, right.
That's all I'm saying. It's not a criticism, other than I wish Joe had a different rebrand. That's it.
Now I want everybody to watch what happens next. I'll just tell you this much. Dena's going to read off some of the comments that she's getting about Joe and his looks, and then just watch how Joe handles those comments, and really watch what he does with his face as a result of the comments that Dena reads off.
Pants?
No, he didn't give me baseball pants. That would have been funny.
Sans pants?
But he gave me like this pullover jacket. Those are actually really expensive. You ever see baseball players? They wear these they're short sleeve jackets.
Yeah. Okay, here's what's in the comments so far. What a deep, sexy voice.
Yep, and I have the deep voice.
Love his jawline. I don't know if you said that a lot.
No.
Oh man, right out the bat.
The jawline.
Oh.
It's hard because I'm out of sync with myself, so I got to stop looking at myself.
Oh yeah, don't.
Am I in sync to you?
Yeah, you look fine.
Karen, you want to say anything about that? I don't know if you caught it.
You know, I don't think he was being vulgar. I think he was being.
No, I don't think he was being vulgar. He was just being himself.
He was being comedic, not vulgar.
Yeah, no, I don't think he was being purposely vulgar. It's just too much.
That was more like W.C. Fields than
yeah.
You know, like a hit on her or something. So I'm not.
It's just like he's got to watch it though, because it's just he doesn't. I'm not saying at all that he was intentionally being vulgar, and that's the point here. Is that. That's why I even bother to like talk about him, because I don't think his intentions sometimes are what, and so he has to realize the way he acts, it's giving off some vibes that he may not want. Because that was when we're talking about what he did after he showed his jaw with his tongue. It was a little bit bizarre. I'm trying to find it. He's still
I didn't take it as that. Like I know that he's walking a fine line with that, and she may have taken it like that, because she's like, "Oh, we're starting with that" or something. Like
yeah.
So she might have taken it like that.
Yeah, here we go. I'll try to freeze it when he does it. This is weird. Watch this. Here it comes.
Oh, I didn't even know you were talking about that. I thought you were talking about when he was rotating his jaw.
No, that was nothing. Yeah, we'll just watch it again after he rotates. Hey, whoa.
Yeah, what was that?
Yeah, a little tongue action there. But again, I don't think he can't help himself. Like he's completely like, falling apart in front of her.
I thought the W.C. Fields thing was he did a little like he moved his jaw around a couple times.
Yeah,
I didn't even catch that. let's not even act like that happened. Let's just move on. I think she wants to move it along.
Okay.
Let's just move it along. I don't want to
Love
focus
his
on
jawline.
the,
Okay.
I don't know if you get that
Okay.
a lot.
No.
Oh man, right out the bat.
Oof.
The jawline. It's hard because I'm out of sync with myself, so I got to stop looking at myself.
Oh yeah, don't.
Am I in sync to you?
Yeah, you look fine. You look fine.
What is it about comedians? This is how OCD I am, Dena. What is it about comedians? I don't know if you're this way. When I hear somebody say an old bio, it makes me uncomfortable. Or when I see it in print and it's an old bio, and I'm like, why do they keep turning up the old bio? So you
I
just
don't know. You must have it. You have it out somewhere.
like,
it's out. Well,
this
I
is a
guess old
mistake.
bios stay out somewhere. It's not, but it's not like
Hold on. This is a mistake. This is a mistake. She's trying to get this interview going,
Right.
and his preoccupation with that. This poster. He's announcing it even. He's letting, and I suffer from adult autism and the like. He brought up his own OCD in this media appearance.
Right.
He's letting it take over and introducing it. We're watching it in real time
Right.
because she's trying to get this interview going, and he's talking about a hang up of his about how she brought him on. The worst thing about that is actually outside of the affliction, which is that the intro she did was, even though she stumbled a couple times, was very professional and cast him in a good light. And that's what he doesn't understand. Move on, Joe. Don't be hung up about that. Have an intelligent conversation with this alluring woman and great entertainer on her own right, who wants to engage you with good, hip conversation.
Right.
He's taking it down a wrong road here with this poster's wrong thing. She's not even going to relate well to it. Go ahead.
on my website or anything. I'm curious. It's just funny.
No. Well, you know what's funny? I just did the Vail Comedy Festival, and we had all of the comics that were going. So there's like 20 of them on the show, and same thing happened. Like, I don't know. Michelle does a deep dive on our guests and finds, I don't know, old bios, old information. And so these guys were like, where did you get this from? I'm like, I don't know. I was like, it's somewhere.
Hey.
It's out there. You got to find it. But yeah.
Well,
how about Michelle? She did a deep dive on Joe Matarese.
Yeah. I wonder how deep of a dive. I
Like,
mean, some people people don't dive as deeply as we have over the past.
No, I think there's like some, like Joe does all this stuff, and there's like some unwritten rule, like, you don't talk about, like, it's all the stuff that happened is on there, but like you just don't bring it up, like,
right? That's
because it goes outside. Like, these interviews are like, she's not going to go, so what was that thing about with the
no, she's not. But I don't even think they I mean, maybe she did the deep dive or deeper dive than Michelle. I don't know, but she might be in the know. She doesn't look like a stupid woman. I don't know how deeply the other person dived.
This is like
I don't know if that's like a threat. Is she like trying to shake them up there by saying we did a deep dive? Because then it's like all that stuff that he doesn't want people to see.
Deep dive, like, that is so funny. All right, go ahead.
It's a little terrifying.
My second comedy special was in reference to that. Them always, your old headshot always turning up, or your old bio. So my second comedy special was called The Poster's Wrong, which
what is that? Oh, it's all like the wrong old stuff?
It connects with three different things. It connects with whenever you're working anywhere as a comedian, the old bio's there, it's always a headshot of you before your hair turned gray, whatever you're skinnier, sometimes you look worse in the old bios. Like, they always say men get more handsome. My jawline's probably better now than when I was 24.
Good for you. That's a perk. I see. Now, I don't remember you being silver the last time I saw you, but you probably don't remember me being silver either. So it's been a while.
It's whiter now. It keeps getting whiter.
I like it. Now, did you go through a phase where you did attempt to dye it ever?
I tried it, I think, but it was a really long time ago. Like when it first, where you could get away with it, probably in my 30s somewhere.
I was gonna say, how old were you when it started to go to silver?
I'd say in the last 5 years it got to this, where it's really white on the sides, Paulie walnuts, and white in the beard. When I was younger, it was just the occasional gray, and I was living.
He's gold member, Austin Powers gold member. Like he was like, his OCD came out again. Like, and I have this. I do this also. You're saying something and you're talking about it. You'll verify that I have this, and then you have to like reference a pop culture thing.
Yeah,
that sort of like acts as like a validation of your point or the topic.
Yeah.
So he's like, something gray hair, Paulie walnuts.
I mean, he always uses references from the past because really that's all he knows, and he's trying to stay in his safety zone because she desperately wants to fill up the space but doesn't want to be asked about something that he has no idea about. All he knows about is Philly, New Jersey, and past movies and past music.
Like, that when I say, I have this too, and when I say you're welcome, I go Lawrence Welk.
Yeah, right, exactly. Right.
So that's how I say you're welcome, Lawrence Welk. but so I have it too. So I instantly picked up on that. If you want to run that back too, he's having a normal.
Yeah, I think what he's doing is different than what you do. I think it's similar, but it's different.
Okay, go ahead.
You want me to run it back a couple minutes?
No, it's cool.
Okay.
Another idea mode shot down.
Oh.
Been in Los Angeles, and like when you live in LA, and it was a different time for comedians. You didn't know you could just be yourself. You didn't know that.
Not on the table.
No, you can't be you. No. You got to dye your hair. You got to go to the gym every day of your life.
Yeah.
I was ridiculous. So, and I lived with two other comedians, and they were dyeing their hair too. So I figured, I guess, supposed to dye my hair. And I didn't have a wife then who would go, "What are you doing, idiot?" I didn't have one of those then.
Yeah. Now, do you find do people feel like you're more distinguished now? Like, have you seen a difference in how people perceive you at all with silver?
I think it's both. Well, this white hat isn't helping it. Like, probably if I take the hat off, it's still kind of
have a lot
dark in the middle there. It's just kind of white here.
That when your silver comes in, it comes in at your temples first.
Yeah.
So that makes sense.
It's like you'll get compliments and then you'll get negative stuff at the same exact time. Like someone of your age, like not to say you're old, but women comics that I came up with, they're like, oh, I like this version of you. I love this. Like the older Joe, they like. That's what they tell me, right? But then when it comes to when my dad, I go visit my parents, my dad's like getting white, very white. I go, why do you got to hurt my feelings? Why do you got to tell me that?
Why do you say that?
Yeah.
Say it.
My wife doesn't mind it.
Does your wife have any silver?
She dyes it. I wish she'd let it go. I tell her all the time because she has your same exact hairstyle, same length.
Yeah.
But she still dyes it, and I go, women look good with the gray.
Well,
yours is like it looks like highlights mixed with.
Well, it does. It didn't when it started. I mean, there were rough times where here down was still colors, and then this, and I had to get fake highlights in to kind of blend it. But it took over a year and a half to do it. But same thing, the guy that I'm dating, Jason, you haven't met him. He's lovely. But he said the same thing. He was like, why are you dyeing your hair? I bet it would look beautiful. But like finally making that decision as a woman is a much bigger deal. It takes a lot longer to grow out and just comes with like a lot of like, I'm accepting who I am and nobody wants that.
But none of that is dyed because it looks like it's like it looks like a purposeful mixture of like blonde, gray, and brown.
No.
Wow, that is so great. Dena Blizzard interviewing Joe Matarese on Tipsy Tuesday. And I'm noticing that this is so great. I want to move it to a future episode if that's cool with you, Phil Fan.
Yeah, that sounds very reasonable. There's a lot to cover here, and we've only just begun to cover this. So let's leave this. Maybe we'll cover this entirely in one episode, or break it up, or do something.
Well, it's really good, and I just want to push the show along, get to the Joe 100 news. But we will revisit Dena Blizzard, like you said. It'll be like our if we were bears hibernating, we would take it with us